Alright, so superhero films these days present themselves as like the Call of Duty of the film industry, in light of the fact that Marvel has effectively annualized their works down to the bone. I mean, people can't seem to get enough of the unstoppable Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, and the ever-so-charming Iron Man. But then again, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has reached a point of extreme redundancy, and I mean extreme redundancy. And it's this very redundancy that's led me to somewhat, I guess, dissent from it. So why am I fed up with it exactly? Going to explain. Well, the question practically speaks for itself. Now, I've already mentioned 2 points which support my impending dissension. One, its rendition as a yearly arrangement, as well as its heavily redundant nature. Really, I couldn't help but lose all respect for Marvel after Iron Man 3. I mean, that was the true falling out I had with the franchise. I mean, come on, you got a fucking nerdy Memento, and then you got this ironically comical Mandarin. It just didn't sit well with me. But no, you know what they had to do? They had to take a dildo conspicuously disguised as Thor's hammer and viciously shove it up the asses of its entire audience. I mean, what Marvel's essentially doing at this point is just making its movies for idiots. And don't get me wrong, I love the first Iron Man and I love the Avengers, but the films preceding it, absolute garbage. But maybe they weren't so much garbage as they were a lifeless routine. I mean, every fucking story arc, from the Incredible Hulk to Captain America, was just the same shit over and over again. And it never changed in some way. It was just like, it was pretty much the same thing over and over again, but with a different skin. And I think that's what people kind of miss, and I think that's why people keep paying so much money to go see these movies that come out like every few months. And yeah, of course they got their occasional special effects to make up for their lack of quality control. Oh, but shit, I mean, nowadays they're pretty frequent. I mean, damn, you got these massive CGI explosions coupled with really cheesy one-liners. And I know how the formula operates, too. You got this wisecracking hotshot who gets himself into some kind of life-changing accident. A few examples of this would be Bruce Banner's exposure to gamma radiation or Tony Stark's assault by his own weapons. But you know, without these accidents, our heroes would never be. And of course, these so-called heroes go on to meet these very beautiful women that pretty much have no roles in defining their attitudes. Next, the heroes meet a friend, the friend turns into an enemy, and then the two just engage in this insane CGI fest. And of course the hero wins. I mean, the hero has to win, doesn't he? And you know, I understand like a wide majority of Americans out there, like myself, are really into Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I respect your interest in the movies just as much as the next person. But I, for one, will not be returning to the franchise anytime soon. Unless Marvel pulls off a fucking miracle and dramatically alters their methodology. It's like no more lighthearted humor, it's like no more pointless romance and senseless CGI showdowns. Okay, can we just do things my way from this point on, please? Pulp Fiction style. And yeah, I don't really know how to end this video, so, thanks for watching, I guess.